Hello, my name is Meg. I'm a Titanic fanatic, and I have been for a while. What we're going to do is play Titanic Demo 401, and I'm going to show you the first class today. However, we're going to start in the officers' quarters. So, here we go. I'm excited because we've got the Marconi room and everything. Okay, so where are we? First class accommodations. Okay, so this is a hallway in the officers' area, and here is the Marconi room. Take a look. Is there anything written on here? Nope, it's all ready to go. How wonderful. There's the telegraph. Oh, books. Fantastic. Titanic's call sign, MGY. Now, this is called the silent room. This door would be shut because when Phillips or Bride were sending telegrams, messages out, this is the room that would make the signals. And I can only assume that this room is very well insulated. No. Oh my gosh, acoustics. I can't remember the word for it, but this would be shut so that it could make really loud sounds, and it's called the silent room. So this is interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Oop, let me get this back just right. There we go. Now look at this lovely skylight that opens up to the boat deck or the top of the officers' quarters. Just marvelous. And in here is their bunk, their berths, their sleeping quarters. And same with that lovely little opening. And you know, in case they get hot, there's a fan. Now this way we go. I don't know what's in there. I think a pantry. Sixth officers' quarters, fourth officers' quarters, or fifth. That's fifth. That's fifth officer lows. Third, second, first, chief. That would be the chart room, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would be the chart room. Oh, I wish I could get in the chart room. Pity. Here is the wheelhouse. Quite lovely. Quite lovely. N73 West. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming that North 73 West, but I could be very wrong. Fair. Very dry. Stormy. Interesting. Ah, looky. The ship. There's better maps than that. Oh, hey, what's this? Oh, it's hard to read. Forget that. Hold on. I'm zoomed out a little too far. There we go. All right, and the bridge. I don't know what all of these are for. Now, what's the difference between the wheel in there and the wheel in here? I always assumed this was the regular wheel. Is this a wheel you would use in port? If anybody knows, please let me know. Now, isn't this called the wings? I don't remember. How marvelous. There's the forward well deck and the forecastle. I always say forecastle. I'm sorry. Forgive me. You must. We can actually get down there, not to the forward well deck, but we can get down below the forecastle. Fortunately, I'm not going to do that in this video. We're doing specifically just first class and I think boat deck. Because I'm honestly curious whether the officer's mess is in here. Now here's others. So, ooh, hello. This is the fourth officer's room. And no, this is the smoking room. This is the smoking room. Officer's smoking room right here. This is the fourth officer's room. And we've got the captain's room and the captain's sitting room. I believe. Could be wrong. Now, I'm genuinely curious if the officer's mess is labeled. It might not be, but could be. Let's go to first class. On this lovely, lovely day on the boat deck. Okay, so that's... Okay, this is the starboard side. So that's boat 1, boat 3, boat 5, and boat 7. Oops. I was trying to hit shift. Forgive me. I'm not good at this. Okay. Now, this should be the officer's mess. Yes, this is the officer's mess. Oh, it should be. Oh, is it open? Ooh, it goes down. Fancy. I wanted to go to the grand staircase. So this would be the engineer's promenade. Did it again. God bless America. Ooh, can we get into the gym? Ah. Gymnasium. Yes, please. I absolutely love how they've done the woodwork in here and everything. All right. Gymnasium. Ladies, 10 a.m. to 1. Gentlemen, 2 to 7. And children from 1 to 3 only. Mr. Thomas Macaulay. Frontier. So we've got all this. Look at the sun streaming in. Isn't that beautiful? The textures of this are just simply marvelous. All right. I know you're dying to see the grand staircase. And I will not disappoint you. Beautiful. Now, these go to staterooms. There is one person that's got stateroom T, but it's not labeled, and I could not tell you which one stateroom T is. But there was a passenger that had stateroom T. Let's get down here. All right, so now we're on A deck. Okay, first let's go over here. I don't know if there's any cabins open on this floor. I've got to look for a map, a specific map, a game map. These are the forward A deck cabins. I don't know if you can hear in the background, but Near My God to Thee is playing. There was one open. Does it tell me which cabin this is? It does not say. It will say on the map, but I can't tell you which cabin this is. Lovely little writing desk, a bed, wash basins, another bed, storage space. Very nice, very nice. Oh, hello. Are you a lavatory? Must be a women's. There's no urinal. Hello, what's this sign say? Passengers are earnestly desired to flush the pan before leaving. Well, you've got no worries from me. Very utilitarian. Hello. It's another one similar to the other one, but this one has two berths there and another bed. Very lovely. What? What is this golden thing? Anybody know what this gold thing it is? How strange. Let's check out the lounge. The reading and writing room. Very bright couches. I I would have enjoyed this room immensely. I know it's redundant and it wasn't very popular, but I just really enjoy this little nook here. I think it would be nice to read, write letters over here by the deck windows. You can get fresh sunlight. Fresh sunlight? Not fresh air. whatever I meant to say. I think it's quite pretty. All right, let's get to this lounge. Lovely. Gorgeous. And look at that chandelier. Just so exquisite. I like the green theme in here. It meshes pretty darn well with the lovely color of the wood. I'm not a wood expert, so I couldn't tell you what kind of wood they used. Walnut? Nope, no clue. Pine? No idea. It's not mahogany, I know that. I know that much. Teak? Maybe. Oak? Could be. Could be oak. I don't know, though. I'm not sure of wood. I cannot for the life of me remember what this way goes to, but we can't get in it. And a lovely little, well, all they've got put in there is the same book right now. Oh, I did not notice the stained glass. Wow. Simply marvelous, darling. Wonder what that's for. No idea. No clue. If anybody knows what that thing's for, let me know. Oh, I like this nook. Although at this time of day, I imagine I would prefer the far corner over there better, just because of the sunlight. And we've got a pantry and the aft grand. Not quite as grand, but still grand to me. Oh, wow. Look at those. Beautiful stained glass. Gorgeous. All right, let's go inside so we can see it. All right, this is the smoking lounge. I'm sure any Titanic fanatic would know that. Lovely stained glass. Okay, so this one says painting. This one says sculpture. Music. Dancing. Poetry. And speech. Interesting. I feel like those ones aren't finished yet. Maybe they are. Simply marvelous. Now for the real treat. Well, hold on. I was looking at history. There's still more. History and astronomy. That's all I can find. Okay, anyway, now for the real treat. The veranda and palm court. But look, you need a drink from the bar. And then there's tobacco stuffs over here, and oh god, a spittoon. Let's go to the veranda and palm court. Simply gorgeous, is it not? Simply beautiful. Now we can, I believe, go to the other one. So let's do that. Take a peek at the poop. Take a peek at the poop. There's the aft well deck. Cranes for loading cargo, I can only assume. Ah, I forget what the aft dock is called. The docking bridge, I think is what it's called, but there it is. All right. Oh, hello. What are you? I don't know what it is. Oh. Well, let's check here. Okay. So, all of the areas that are red are areas that we can access. Pink, I think, is areas that we can see. I'm not entirely certain. But we're on A deck. We can get into the palm court. So the first one we went into was the veranda cafe. The next one we'll go into is the palm court. This is the fan room. Okay. I see. And down here. Okay. All right. Just making plans on where we're going. Let's check out the palm court. It's so pretty. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. Oh, yes. Pretty, pretty. And now back here is. There's a way in from this. Ooh, shocking. Well, I learned something new today. This is the little food dining, I don't know, kitchen area, the pantry, I guess, for the veranda palm court and the smoking room. Okay, let's continue on. So, yes, okay. This might be a hidden gem for anyone who's not familiar with this game or demo. This was Father Francis Brown's room when he was on Titanic. He is the Jesuit priest that disembarked at Queenstown and took photographs. The only reason I know this is his room is the camera. Because another person that everyone who's familiar with Titanic should know had this other room over here. And if you can't guess who it would be, it was Thomas Andrews. This was Thomas Andrews' room. So, yeah. Until this game, I didn't know there were cabins on that deck. Then I actually took a look at the map, and that's when I realized there were cabins on right behind the officers' quarters too. Ah, Cafe Parisien. Now, okay, so I had looked at the articles on Encyclopedia Titanica, and Madame LaRoche, the wife of Joseph LaRoche, she had a ticket for to get into the dining room in there, and it was presented to first and second class. So, can anybody confirm if second class was allowed to go to the Cafe Parisien and the restaurant? Am I correct in assuming that's true? There's a little area to put your coats and hats, and here's a menu. I'll let you look at that briefly. Honestly, the English breakfast sounds a lot tastier. Let's check this. All right, the restaurant. Now, I think it's a beautiful touch, but the white daisies and the pink roses. I believe in the Senate testimony for Eleanor Widener, she said that the last evening on Titanic, Sunday evening, she threw a party for a lot of people, including the captain, in here, and that the tables were decorated with flowers just like these. So I think it's a wonderful touch. But that's beautiful. Just look at the everything. What a marvelous room. I wonder how expensive it was. I don't suppose anyone was able to save the menus. It's not on the last dinner on Titanic, so I doubt that. Besides, I wonder if the menus would even tell us what. I wonder if the menus would even tell us what the prices were. Because if second class was allowed, then doesn't it stand to reason that it wasn't terribly expensive. Obviously, I know that it would still probably be cheaper than what we would pay for dinner today. I don't know if it would be adjusted for inflation, but here's an open room. B58. Oh, wow. Look at this beauty. I love the green theme. Green has slowly been growing on me as a color. And it's got stained glass windows. Well, pretty. All right. That was B58. There's more. Don't worry. Ah, which one is this? B51. Cardizas, I believe. Oh, wow. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at the texture and the grain on the wood of the walls. Gorgeous. Oh, I love this room. It may be all paneled, and so it seems so much smaller than a room that would be like lighter colored or white, but it's cozy. Nice and cozy. I rather like. All right, let's check out the private promenade. The ocean. What? Why is there a door? I suppose so people could load. I know I saw it on the. I know I saw it on the deck plans. Never mind. Yeah, there's a door there. I'm not sure why. Okay, I just started walking this way. We've got B57. Ooh. Not sure how I like the green uh upper part of the walls with the red bedspread, but you know, tastes were different back then, I'm sure. Oh, the blue is very. This is nice. I do believe that the most fancy suites were on B deck. What a shame that the fishes got to eat this. Damn. Quite lovely. Gentlemen, so there must be a bathroom over here. Yes. I can't remember if one of those bathrooms is open. Okay. B81. Oh, the woodwork in here is beautiful. The paneling and the marble. Oh, that's quite pretty. A book. That's nice. It's quite nice. Very wonderful. I feel rich. Sometimes those passages are open. Okay. We're gonna scooch our way to the grand staircase. There's a lot in first class to go over. Here's a loading or an entrance Loading entrance, I guess. You can see the other promenade deck over here. Apparently this one's just open. Here's where it would open to the cabin. And unfortunately, we can't get to the forward B deck cabins, which sucks because I'm from Omaha, Nebraska, and the only first class passenger from Omaha had B10. That's literally right up that way. But I can't get to it. That's okay. Check out the lift. I have absolutely no clue where the guy would, make the lift go up and down. Is it that thing? Is it that? Is it that? How how does the lift attendant make it go up and down? I just don't know. I believe that's a Fragonard, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's a Vigilibru. The cop. Oh, I almost said the wrong word. The clock will be set backward at midnight 49 minutes. Now, I'm reading the Senate inquiry right now, and Lightoller just said that they reset it at midnight so that way it will be the proper time at noon the next day, or the after midnight in 12 hours. They reset it at midnight so that the noon following that is at the proper time, ship's time, with noon being the sun overhead. I don't know. I'm not the best at describing things. Now, if you're liking this game or this demo, passengers are encouraged to enjoy the sea trial of Titanic Project 401. This is for download for free on Titanic Honor and Glory.com, I believe. This is the purser's office. He would handle everything to do with the passengers. Hello. Of course I'll take you in the purser's office. There's a heater. Plenty of stuff. Hello, what are you? Just, well, it's better than lorem ipsum. ¿Qué es esto? Difficult to read. That's fun. Another ship's map. Okay, so we're on level C. So let's check and see here. Looks like there's a bunch of C cabins open. I know the Strauss suite is open, and the Easter egg joke cabin is open. Stateroom. Oh, okay. I wonder. Jack Thayer's room is open. I'm checking out something else real quick. Okay, yes. Ellen Bird. Her room is open across the hall from the Strausses. I'm checking to see if anyone was in C105 and 103. Elizabeth Bonnell was in C103. Okay, that's cool. Oh, look, and there's so much second class open too, but we're not going there. And C8. Did anyone have C8? 1 second. No? Okay. All right. I know where we're at. I know where we're going to go. All right, so here is the Strauss suite. Gorgeous. And the bedroom for the Strausses. Extra bed, their bed, closet with a chest of drawers, and the bathroom, which I can only assume this door means they shared this bathroom with whoever occupied the staterooms over there. Water closet, aka toilet, bathtub, very nice. Oh, and a heater. Yes. I wonder if they got heaters in the bathrooms in third class. I assume they did in second. There's not quite as much second class in this demo as I would like, but that's okay. Oh, look at this. We can see all the cabin numbers. Okay, so Miss Ellen Bird, she was the maid to Ida Strauss. This was her room. And it's still first class, and it's still very nice, and it's still very spacious compared to third class. But it is very plain. It's hardly any decor. There's no decor. But she's got a chair, so, and a writing table, or vanity. I would. Okay, it's a vanity because there's no way you could write on that. There's, yeah, okay. Anyway, now, is this 103? This is Elizabeth Bonnell's room. Talking about the purser. It's just like Strauss's maid. And here's another one just like that too. Can't remember. Here's Jack Thayer's room. Oh, damn, Jack. Well, what a beautiful room. Woodwork and covers, duvets, I'm sure. Okay, before I go too far, I wanted to go to C8. Zoop. These halls are very... I did not mean to turn down there. Please forgive me. If I remember correctly, it's down here. Gentleman's room. Now, see, this one's much more spacious. I like it. And of course, it's got, you know, windows. Just portholes, but they could have made them better windows, but I guess considering they do look out on deck. You know, it, what's this red thing? Hmm. Do you hang stuff on it? And what a pity if you wanted privacy but sunlight, you have no option. Does this look out onto the sea? I can't tell. There's one there too. Does this cover the... Is it a window shade? Must be a window shade of some sort. But why does it go from down to up? Never know. Oh, a vent. Guess for in case it gets too hot. Hot air travels up. Alright. Now back to... I wanted to get back to Jack Thayer's room. There, there. And here's a room, C120. That's pretty interesting. C120. I wonder if that was anybody's. And C113. Nice and small. C120 and C113. Nobody in 113. A manservant for Mrs. White, Mr. Sante Ringini, had 122. Whoa, 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 whoa. Haha, sorry. Okay, now here's the Easter egg room. It's a joke room, kind of. It's cabin C73. If you've never played the game from 1996 called Titanic Adventure Out of Time, you won't get the joke, but this is the cabin, so. Your spy cabin. Your spy trunk, I mean, in the cabin. So. It's fun. Oh, this is the Marconi mess. Saloon. It's not a mess. Marconi Saloon. This is the maids and valets saloon. Unfortunately, the maids and the valets did not get the fancy ass dining room. Pity. Now, obviously, this isn't the kitchen. They can only do basic stuff like desserts and coffee and tea. Where did they get all the food from? Does this go down? It looks like it slides. Shoop. Okay, so we're on C deck. That's D. We're over here. Main valet saloon. Soiled restaurant linen. Drying room. And a staircase. Oh, it does look like that there's stairs in the pantry that go down to the kitchen. I think one of the stewards in the Senate inquiry was talking about those stairs right behind the third funnel. Yeah. Interesting. They do go up to the boat deck, don't they? Oh, they're the emergency stairs that you can get to from... Okay, sorry. I'm just discovering new things. Leave me be. Alright. Nothing new over there. And here's the barber shop. Barber's hours 7 to 7. Interesting. It's open from 7 to 7, but they would prefer if you did your hair shit between noon and 5. Well, like, what else are you supposed to do? I know you could buy postcards in here, right? I thought you could. There should be postcards in here, I thought. Maybe that's a myth. I don't know. Smoking in the companionways is forbidden. It would be interesting to see these cabins. The ones on the grand staircase, off the grand staircase, you know? At least I think so. Crew only to the linen drying room. Alright, you twisted my arm into it. I'll do it. Must be clean linen. Where do you go? Oh man, my ADHD is getting the better of me today. Where does he go? Second class promenade. Oh, no, we're not doing second class today. Well, it's really nice to know all these emergency exits. Oh, man. Oh, I just looked at that. I didn't look at D deck though. Okay, so D deck. Okay, I know. We're in the back, so we're gonna have to go back front. Okay. All right. An axe. Got an axe to grind. I am very corny. I am a mom and a millennial, so you have to bear with me. I love the loading scenes. Absolutely gorgeous. The guys that worked on this work really hard, and they're still working on the complete game. I am so sorry to cough in your ear. Let's go this way. Hello. C142. It's just a single room. Nice. Gentleman. Wish it was open. Okay. So we've got the chief steward. This room is very dark. This is his room. The restaurant manager, Gotti, I guess, or I think assistant doctor. And since I have found absolutely no evidence of it, second class doctor, the doctor for first and second class. Dr. O'Loughlin. It's his stuff, his couch, medicine, his bed. It's a wonderful view. Now, I assume it's second class as well, because you can get to second class from here, and I've found absolutely no evidence on the map. I might be missing it. I could easily be missing it. It's a big ship, and it's complicated. Nobody really completely knows for sure. But I haven't found a second class doctor. I found a third class doctor. I found a crew doctor area, like a surgery. This is that room up there is the surgery. Down here is the hospital. Here's an attendant. Here's a padded room, which would be used for anybody that was a harm to themselves or others. And I've also heard that back then it could be used for the mentally handicapped if they were prone to excessive emotion, which is really sad. I would like to hope that's not true, but I can see it. And fortunately, nobody was ever put in the padded room of Titanic, so there was no mentally handicapped people that were harmed in this room on Titanic. So, one good point. Mind you, it only had one journey and it never completed it. But we're going to take our victories as small as they come. These are all the rooms in the hospital. Now, I've also heard that there are ships like around that say a crewman on a small ship broke their leg and they need to see a doctor and they don't have a doctor or a surgery or a hospital or anything like that on their ship. They will radio to a ship nearby and see if they have a hospital, and in that case Titanic would have gone to their assistance, picked up the crew member and brought him to the hospital down here. So the hospital is not big because they're expecting a lot of sick people on ship. It's better to have emergencies. Now, infectious hospital, this I could see being used more often than the regular. So here, it's not the others aren't labeled, but here's the bathroom with the bathtub for the infectious hospital. This one is the water closet, the lavatory. And these are rooms for infectious people. So this is the hospital. This way to second class. Fancy, fancy. Now, if anybody knows if there was a second class doctor or if there's any primary, secondary, or architectural sources or stories of anything about anyone needing to go to the doctor, first or second class, yeah, let me know. Because there is always still so much to learn about Titanic. Ah, that's a nice tapestry. Don't smoke in the damn room until after lunch. Alright. I've been here many a time, but if anybody's watching this that hasn't been in, I'll go in for you. This is the first class dining saloon. Ah. This is not the menu I'm used to seeing for April 14th, so I'm gonna read that. Salmon mayonnaise. Oh, that's why I'm not used to seeing it. It's lunch. Oh my God, bless my soul. But seriously, what the hell is salmon mayonnaise? And Norwegian anchovies? I'd eat those. Uh, why? Because they're not the anchovies you're thinking. They're different. They're like sprats. And I only know that because I'm partially Scandinavian and I still make some traditional foods from time to time that I got from my grandma. So Norwegian anchovies are not the same as the anchovies of the Mediterranean. I'm just telling you. Aha! Plain and smoked sardines. Those is now those are the regular ones. uh, Virginia ham and Cumberland ham. Okay. Bologna sausage. Galantine of chicken. Is it like a gelatin? I don't know. Oh my God, they've got cheese. Cheshire, Stilton, Gorgonzola, Edam, Camembert, Roquefort, St. Ivelin cheddar. My God. I'm hungry. Look at these windows. Oh, and the ceiling. So gorgeous. It is such a pity that so much work went into this ship and it's at the bottom of the ocean, but not dissimilar to how hard the men at Harlan and Wolff worked. The guys at Titanic Honor and Glory have worked just as hard and for just as beautiful a project with the results that speak for themselves. I mean, look at this texture work. It is absolutely gorgeous. And we've got an open porthole over here if you check it out. That's what's behind these stained glass windows. Interesting. Now I wish with all my heart and soul that I could get back there to the kitchens. Really do. I really want to explore the kitchens. The kitchens are a mystery to me. Well, in the flesh, I'm familiar with the map of Titanic very well, but I tell you, dude, walking around on it on here, I get lost. I need the maps to help me. Here's D deck, like entrance, pretty. We got some D deck cabins. I don't know if any are open. I think one is, so we're gonna go find it. Check all of them. Ah. We'll get to that later. We'll get to that on the way down. Is it over here? No. I swear there's one open. I could be quite wrong. I know there's one open on E deck, so I might be thinking of that one. I'm thinking of the one on E deck. But first, let's get back over here. What does that say? Gentlemen's. So, gentlemen's. Alright, down here we go to E deck. I don't believe any of these E deck cabins are open. But anyway, down here is the mail hold. Oh, and down here's the squash court. I don't particularly want to go all the way down, but there you see. This flooded pretty quickly on the night of April 14th and 15th, the morning of. Now the mailroom, that flooded obviously around the same time as the squash court because it goes far down. Like we're deep down. It's flooded pretty quickly. And they were trying to carry all this mail up here to save it in vain. I mean, you know, postal workers are very dedicated to the job. They understand their duty, which is to save the mail. Postcards, how lovely. Or to deliver the mail, not save the mail, to deliver the mail. All right. Whoa, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. So, all right, we're in the mail room, which is on Orlop Deck. Squash Court Post Office. Ah, yes, first class baggage. Was there anything open on E deck? E23 is the only one open on E deck for first class. Okay. All right. Now, I don't particularly want to go in there because that's the cargo hold, and it's cargo. It's not that exciting, and it's not that dissimilar from cargo today, so except, you know, it's covered with a net, and it's not in a big giant shipping container. So that's more E deck cabins. We're going back up to D deck because I want to go down to E deck the proper way, which is, I don't know, this way. All right, down we go. Now that's the way to Scotland Road. Now this is key locker. I don't understand what that means. Is it a locker for keys? Like, is that where they kept all the spare keys? I do not know. I'm sure I'll find out if I keep learning or if somebody tells me, but look at that. Ah, gorgeous. Simply beautiful. Oh, I love it. Okay. Now, there is one cabin open over here. And I don't know if this is Margaret Brown's room or if... I don't remember which room hers was supposed to be. I know it's supposed to be over here somewhere, but I don't know if this is the room. E23. I don't know. Now, okay, so I always forget that the watertight bulkheads from the bridge that could be electronically um, shut only controlled like the bottom, and that's in the testimony of the Senate hearing. The others had to be shut by hand, and you needed the key and the wrench. And here is one watertight door deck plate, and then you'd have to put it in there and use the key and then the wrench to turn it. And if you'll just follow me briefly, I'll show you exactly where that one goes to. Trust me, I saw this and I went and learned all I could about it because I was very confused how it worked. Controls, I assume both of those. I'm still a little fuzzy. Also, I'm not really sure why those are smooth instead of cog-like like that. But anyway, it would shut these doors, which lead to the swimming pool. Haha. Marvelous. And there's showers. Ooh, look at the tile in there. Very nice. Fresh towels. Wonder if they were just as absorbent as they are now. This is the electric bath. Looks like a sauna mixed with an iron lung, but I'd try it. To be honest, I don't know. I wonder if they gave massages in here. It doesn't look like a very comfortable massage bed, but obviously I'm sure they would lay something on it. But where would your face go? Would you just move your head to the side? I assume. I guess modern times were spoiled with the tables with the face hole cut out. A little shower again, I assume for probably after your massage. I don't know. They used oils. Heating room and the sauna. This is where you would find me every day for the ladies' hours. No. Yeah, in the Turkish bath. This is where I'd be. And then, of course, after being in the hot room, you must go to the cold room, the cooling room, and cool off. That's lovely. We used to have one at my house. It's a hookah stand, actually. Funny enough. I don't know if that one's a hookah stand, but it looks just like the hookah stand that we inherited from my great-grandmother's Iranian husband. Second or third husband, I don't remember. But that is that. I do want to take you to the boat deck briefly, just before we say goodbye, so I'm going to cheat and do it the easy way. I will make another video detailing second and third class, but I just wanted to get first class out of the way because there's a lot in first class to do, and it's absolutely beautiful. Just stunning, and I wanted to share it with as many people as I could. Okay, so we're taking this all the way up to the Engineer's Promenade. This is the staircase that is behind the pantry right by the Maids and Valets Saloon. I looked it up on the map. So yeah, that was the first class areas of Titanic. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for listening to me. I know I'm not that entertaining, but I'm me. So have a great day, and may you be blessed in all you do.